Welcome to Alpha Trad IOX. The best traders in the world are always one step ahead of everyone else, not because of luck, and not because they have a high IQ, but because they know when and where to hunt the market's hidden signals. After learning the strategy, we'll test it together so we can see the true power of this strategy side by side. Before we dive into the strategy, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe and stay with me until the end of the video. I want to teach a strategy that I tested in 100 trades, and it gave us an amazing win rate of 80%, which is a very good win rate. To learn this strategy, search for the Moving Average Sniper indicator in the Indicators section. This indicator gives us good signals for entering and exiting trades, and with its help, we can open profitable trades. This indicator has a blue line and an orange line. When the candles are above the blue line, it means our trend is bullish, and when the candles are below the orange line, the trend is bearish. Go to the Settings section, set the length input to 60, and don't change anything else. Remember, don't touch anything else. The second indicator we want to use is an oscillator. We go to the Indicators section, search for Squeeze Momentum, select the first option, and you'll see the indicator added. Then, we enter the settings of the second indicator. Okay, I'll explain this part slowly so you can understand. Set BB length to 21. Set BB multiple factor to 1. Set KC length to 45, and don't touch anything below. Now go to the third section, the Style tab, uncheck the second plot. In the first plot, from this section, select the Columns option instead of Histogram. I'll repeat it again, only change the settings I mentioned. Now, the last changes we need to make are the indicator colors. Leave the first color as it is. Change the second one to white, the third one to red, and the fourth one to white so. The first is green, the second is white, the third is red, and the fourth is white. Got it? Now our settings are complete. We have one indicator at the bottom, which is a histogram, and another indicator at the top with a blue and an orange line. Now, how do we enter a trade? To enter trades and get good profits with a high win rate, you just need to look at the histogram. I'll zoom in on the histogram so you can understand it better. Here, there is a line called the zero line. The line you see here, when the histogram moves from below to above this line and turns green, it means the conditions are ideal for a buy. Remember, this alone is not enough, and we also need the upper indicator, which I'll explain next. And if the histogram is below the zero line and turns red, it's an excellent entry point for a sell trade. But we also need one more condition. What is our next condition? If the histogram here is red and goes below the zero line, the orange line must be here. If the blue line is there, we do not enter a short trade under any circumstances. To enter a short trade, the candles must be below the orange line. When the downtrend is confirmed and the histogram of the second indicator moves below zero and changes its color, it shows us that we can enter a sell position. Just like that, we can have profitable trades. Friends, for a buy trade we do exactly the opposite of this. As you can see here, our histogram moves from below the zero line to above the zero line, and its color turns green. At this point, we draw a vertical line here to identify the candle. What was our second condition for entering the trade? Our line must be blue, which means the trend is bullish here. we can easily open a 1:1 risk to reward trade on this setup. Take a look at this candle. It's enough to place our stop loss below the blue line and open our 1:1 trade. As you can see, our 1:1 trade hit profit. We can take several trades per day with this strategy, even though it has a high win rate. Alright friends, take a look at this example. Our line is blue, so the trend is bullish. Let me zoom in here so you can see it clearly. Now look here as well, we have a trend change. Draw a vertical line here, and enter the trade at this point. That's how simple it is. We can see that with a bit more attention, we can take more profits from the market.
We place our stop loss below the blue line and open a 1:1 trade. As you can see, it easily goes into profit. I'll zoom in so you can see it clearly. So this strategy is excellent for scalping. Right now, I'm explaining it on Ethereum on the 5-minute time frame. Alright guys, I'll test it on Bitcoin for you as well. Alright guys, take a look at Bitcoin on the 5-minute time frame in the live market. Here, the orange line means our trend is bearish, so the first condition is met. The second condition was that the histogram goes below 0 and turns red, which is also met here. At this point, we can enter a short trade in the live market. Now you can see that we have the next setup forming. The histogram moves above the 0 line. And here we also have the blue line. So both the first and second conditions are met, especially here, where we also get a green histogram. We enter a long trade on this candle. We place our stop loss below the blue line and open a 1:1 risk to reward trade. This type of setup is called fast scalping. These trades hit the target very quickly with small, fast moves. It's suitable for traders who don't have much patience and want quick trades. You should trade these setups with leverage, because the profit per trade is small. For example, when you use 20x leverage, this trade gives you around 6% profit. If a day trader can make even 1% profit a day, they should be extremely happy. With these strategies, it's possible to make more than 1% profit consistently. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Take care, and see you in the next video.